alongside the series we just saw before, so push to the end of the split. We see this look from IG, all about team fighting. The front to back is going to be so incredible. You know, has a high potential, I think, in this game. So I feel like neither of our teams really branch out and immediately win the game at like 35 minutes.
It is nice for IG to claim a early dragon.
We're starting to see that Shadow is getting an invade. Is this typically the style that we tend to get from Wei? Or is it going to come out?
Wei doesn't have Cyclone yet. Shadow has level 6 with a level advantage now, but the Shy is just cooking him alive. Flash from the Shadow at the very last second, but Wei still has a Nimbus strike and takes out Shadow.
First blood to IG. And wow, what an incredible start to this. I mean, remember, this started off with Wei trying to invade on bottom side. I think Bin gets a solo here.
Is the Shy baiting in, though? But Knight is here first. Mako cannot save his top laner. Bin being able to punish the Rumble. And right now, IG are just threatening the take of this dragon. It's an early TP from the Shy, just to guarantee priority. I don't know if BLG can answer this in time.
Mako's going to stop him. Weaver's Wall's coming through.
He's forced to pop the quickness, tries to flash away onto the Shy. He stalls him, but the second dragon is secure, but the Shy is compromised here. Good knockup from Wei. Public execution onto the backline. They finally find the Shy, but can they find any more kills back? On is in danger. Rookie is looking for a quick flash onto the Rakan. He just needs one more spell in the tank. The Q cooldown comes back up. It's the auto tank. Ooh, not enough damage. Flash from Shadow, but the stun from Rookie stops Shadow in place. Elk trying to pump out damage with the feathers, but Mako flashes away for the Blade Caller in time. Wei now trying to run away. He dashes over the wall with the clone and he flashes away. Rookie, can he make it out alive? Shadow still has the Grand Starfall if he wants to look for the chase. Gala might be pinched here. Grand Entrance gets the knockup. That's the cleanse out of Gala, trying to dissuade the quickness. Meanwhile, it's Wei looking for Shadow. He doesn't have flash from the fight before. This is a great pick. That's the fate of Warfare secured for IG, but now Wei might be in trouble here. On and Elk looking for the collapse. There's no quickness anymore from On, but Bin might be able to look with the public execution. The flash right on top of Wei. The former teammate of BLG getting isolated by both of his former side laners, and they goes down. Mako and the Shy trying to fight this one off. Equalizer not available. Timbers lands a stun on the Knight, but he flashes in time. On getting cooked here by the Shy. Elk trying to kite his way to victory. He has no Feather Storm. The Flame Spitter, it's enough to burn him down. Bin could be next. Then Gala finds the double on Yanara. It's just Knight left, but Shadow's coming back off of base, and he has Grand Starfall in 4 seconds. IG are masters when it comes to the mid and late game macro.
IG 3 grubs. They're going to squeeze so much from this turret. It's a Herald spawn in... Oh, he takes the Herald, so he just finished it. Okay. No play here.
Mako.
Okay, that is his flash missing. Really important as this dragon is started, but...
For a deep flank through this line brush. The Shy is here with Equalizer available. They try to look for Mako first. Wei is waiting for his time. The Equalizer's perfect! Flash from Wei! Looks for Elka to the backline. Still gets caught with the Feather Storm. The follow-up is massive! IG pull off a beautiful flank, and BLG lose out on Knight and Elk.
IG look like the most poised team that we have in the LPL. A split
but this is a good response from BLG. Looking for Rookie, who is overextended. Big shutdown goes over to Bin. Knockup from Mako, seizes them up. Gala looking for the follow-up. One more auto attack. It's not enough.
Gala!
He gets stunned up by Shadow under the tower. A mistake is costly to Gala. It's a big shutdown going over to Shadow's pockets. On doesn't find the Shy with the knockup. Range flash Tibbers. Unfortunately,
the Shy guys.
The heroics end here. As you note in the picture-in-picture, the Shy does get dove by BLG successfully.
Gala tries to squeeze. He's like, I can get this. He's 100 HP. Trust. Doesn't end up happening. It is going to be a bottom lane tier 1 going over to BLG. Most likely not even this turret. A huge flank, and instead of grabbing the turret, we're going.
It's a TP coming in. They're looking for On, though. Bin finds a public execution on the way. The Cyclone binds a knockup into Elk, but he goes down. That's a shutdown going over to Knight. Shadow comes from the bottom flank. Gala is in danger. Tries to flash away, but the Comet Spear executes him where he stands. Mako could not save his AD carry in time. The execution from BLG finds Mako through the damage reduction, and BLG pull off a near ace at 19 minutes.
Finally, IG overextend their hand, and BLG snap the trap. Invictus now coming up. Let's go to live. Let's go to live.
Holy moly, another fight from BLG trying to invade IG in their bottom red quadrant here. Shadow goes for the stun on Mako. Massive damage. The seismic shot from Knight kills the cow where he stands, and IG lose out on their support. There's not an objective to play for. I take that back. Otacon is alive. Wait, you're going to have to find a miracle here.
This is such a tough spot for them to walk in. You're walking into Talia and Pantheon. I think a massive loss here.
It's gone.
It's going to be this going over.
He doesn't have enough time. Yeah. Flash away, but where are you going?
He's dead.
You're gonna try to teleport out? There's no safe place for Rookie to go. The flash ends up being a waste of a summoner spell and ends up giving the gold to Bin anyway.
After objectives or after big fights is a huge piece of the game plan. Rookie overextends, not that similar level of protection like we have seen from him in multiple games from IG. They're gonna make a trade on the opposite side of the map going for this dragon. They know they have a lot of dragons. They have at least 15 minutes that they can play with to get themselves into a better spot and look for that soul. So what are IG gonna do? They're gonna split open this map and look to take another turret here. So short-term gold gains
going into the pockets of BLG.
IG right now, they can't even push more on this bottom side. There is a Baron spawning in 35, and they recognize this is not an objective we're going to be able to take. Mako using the ghost there to get out of that play. Very important.
To take out this tier 1 turret that has been hanging for the past 15 minutes. They try to step up, get some auto attacks in. Mako gets flicked back. They finally find it, but Wei is forced to use the Cyclone. Public Execution finds the backline. Here comes the Grand Starfall. Where's it going to land? Equalizer onto the backline. Forces Elk to go up the air, and he flashes away for the shy in time, but he's still burning 9 and on into the backline. IG are winning the frontline war for Shadow Elk. Wei flashes after the Shadow, but he gets the blast cone. And he might be able to make the escape, but Wei has a Nimbus Strike. The heal from Mako to give him the movement speed. A knockup from Mako sends Shadow back to the grave. And Baron is up for the taking. Do IG try and rip this objective here?
It's going to be pick after pick. Bin has teleport and knows Grand Starfall. IG are going to rip this Baron.
Do they just want to look for the turn? Do they look for the burn? BLG trying to pressure right now. On finds a knockup onto Rookie. He's gone here. Wait, he's still alive! The teleport comes in for Bin! Rookie is still alive at 2,000 HP! Wait, has the smite! He smited early, but he still secures it for himself! BLG now trying to corner IG into the Baron pit here! Wait, tries to distract him! Gala is kiting for his life! Wade's giving his life to try and front line! Elk is able to find the Featherstorm in the Blade Call, but Gala still lives! And now Elk can get in, he has no summoner spells! Mako tries to give the world for Gala to survive! Rookie and Gala the only ones! Gala! Elk gets the slow onto Knight! And he's running away! But Knight finishes him off with a flash and a throw of another rock.
Top side here, Knight's gonna try and track him. Again, no flash, it is so dangerous. That Featherstorm, objective goes over to BLG.
Trying to get the knockup in the shadow, but Wei is nowhere near. He's trying to play for the flank rather than play for the objective, trying to see if they can cut off the entrance point or the retreat point of BLG. Public execution was sidestepped, and Grand Starfall from Shadow gets him out.
Used to get out of that situation. No Weaver's Wall with no public execution.
On, gets knocked up. Oh, Jesus. Gala deletes him. Rookie sets up the Cyclone for Wei, and Gala and Wei find Elk into the back line. Mako tries to punt Knight away, gets knocked in by the seismic shove. Bin goes crazy, slices him down where he stands, and Shadow executes him with the power of the Comet Spear. But IG still pushing with 4-man strong. They get the tier 2 turret.
Can they grab Baron Wave? It's 10 seconds left. It'll be Inhibitor for IG. How back and forth has this game been, man? Look at the gold lead now. It was only 2,000, but even as we started that Dragon, missing ult from some of these members, but I think you're fine with that trade because of the Baron spawning in a minute.
Woo! Quick hands by Wei to be able to dodge the seismic shot. He's going for the flash on the Knight. He knows that he doesn't have a summoner spell. Wei just unleashes the Cyclone, and the shot will incinerate the golden left hand where he stands. IG able to pick off 2 in an instant. There's no objective to play for in an immediate instant, but 50 seconds on Baron, a minute and a half on Cloud Soul for IG. They're going to take this time to push and break open the base further into BLG's hands.
They've got a wave on bottom lane that's going to push. They're going to grab themselves the inhibitor. BLG are getting their base cracked multiple angles here for IG. And what I would like to see for them is squeeze as much as possible with these objectives spawning in such a short time.
They're trying to test BLG's metal here. The flash forces Elk to go in the air with the Featherstorm early. One Nexus turret goes down. Rookie gets deleted, but his sacrifice is for the greater good. The equalizer forces Shadow and Elk back, but On comes back for the grave. Finds a grand entrance, stalls the fight, but Wei is still alive and he's hitting on to the Nexus turret. The Nexus is open. IG will lead the series 1-0.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.